Your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has luck, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to... Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. Paimon doesn't think we could... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon thought of someone already! Atsuko in Lua Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say!
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get in...
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma?
It was in leaving Inazuma that all I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for... I don't know, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? What?
Well, because
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Meanwhile, The Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated vision. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long on what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get... And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documents.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try. That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way, voyaging far and wide.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade, the Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet.
Then there's no time to lose!
With sword comes shadow. Get him!
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
The sound of this.
What does this really mean?
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not...
Oh, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once...
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
Huh? The Crux Club. They're too important. So, you've got no... 2. You can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... You must be feeling confident. And with Liu as savior taking part...
But we didn't...
Well, before you dismiss the idea, get this. It's a master...
Supplied by myself, as a matter...
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. As for whether this shell has any practical application...
Yep. And the way I see it, organizing the clash is much... So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not...
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll...
You just want him to take part...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to...
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter...
Terra Smash!
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance. The Clash is a comprehensive Nobody wants to
Yeah.
Me?
Uh-huh.
What? You... Not to mention, I've helped them. They tried to sneak past me under... I planted a left hook on... I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the... I told you. I'm not saying I came out completely...
Uh-huh. But for us, even... Alright.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on...
Are you here for the crux?
That's right. Nothing beats real life, but this tournament is
Exactly.
This master of...
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created to the Lingshan clan. He teaches a special technique known...
Force disperse?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy. For example, our master can use...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into...
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a...
But here we are. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash, too? If so, seems I found myself another new advocate.
So you're also here for...
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't... For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about... I know how that sounds. I've passed every exam I've ever... In most people's eyes, I am a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice. Concentrating... You don't mince your... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to...
So to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you... Did I hear that right?
Is it really the...
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the class?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting?
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable...
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See if you're...
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have... It's just a formality for you, of course, but so far I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down! And also, defeat...
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Right, your registration is a great hero such as your...
Oh, we're not here for that.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about even though you don't have... So Paimon thinks you In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to... All right, it should...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and...
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect...
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, so come on. We all know you've got a wide
All right. Let me think how to You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking, a lot of competitors, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure, for one thing, we don't want you. So, I'm putting you...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinal.
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level...
To be...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of... We're finally here, folks. The real show is a...
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are...
All right, that's enough chit-chat.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly I do not doubt your abilities, but I would
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Pretty good. I'm sweating. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little... If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your... But mine? I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won against vision.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't know...
Wow! Now that...
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I'll be...
by the way, do you know who else made it into the final?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have, so don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame.
Maybe next time.
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable... I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no... Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for...
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell my master about... Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do my...
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
He's right. But in my case, I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals. As for the guy you'll be facing, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that.
It is true that I am versed both in I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is... Besides, our favorite here is...
You betcha. Wait a second.
However, there is only... Come with me. Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of them. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental ability, if I'm not mistaken, you share these When I talk about since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of it is things of this nature that I also hear from.
As crazy as all that sounds,
My humble abilities are negligible compared to think a human could wield the and not to mention your incredibly
hey, stop evaluating us,
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in...
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told them whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all...
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Blaze over! Speed of light! Hup. Nowhere to hide!
Wind blade!
Don't blink! No escape!
With the wind!
Speed of light! For Rex Lapis! No touching! We're way behind schedule. Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the element. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will
You seem kind of obsessed with...
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant... My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, not to mention with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time.
She sounds less like an Archon and...
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something that got...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is...
Oh, right! We got so distracted.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention! We've reached the climax of the Crux class. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now I'd like to introduce our first. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name... Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed, but today's final round will surely... As for our other combatant... Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have...
Wait a moment. Something... Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with...
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody...
We don't know when it was taken I never thought that someone here would...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape Nate. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my
Well, if you insist. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can sense the wind.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it. The moment it was... The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Get him!
Taste! Freeze!
Incoming!
Picked the wrong test subject. Hunter.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reason. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand height.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of... It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human...
Fine! I admit I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch...
Aha! So you were supposed...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. But somehow, you still... After all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
You know, according to the laws of the sea...
Huh? You're not serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the...
Whoa! We don't need to go...
I never would have guessed. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
What are you trying to do? Yeah. Disappear! Something special.
No! Do what you want, but please!
He has persevered to the bitter end. And now death looms. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you... It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable.
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it!
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided... I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for. I see. So you are also... No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I'd stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my...
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do. All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble you. But thank you.
Leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lee. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time, and Captain Beto was muttering something about
It's not unusual for...
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this... He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut...
Huh? So, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer... But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous... In fact, the relentless rain...
Hold on a second. You're saying she...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax, suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, in the meantime...
Paimon believes you...
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey...
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in
What is it we have?
I believe you'll be looking for work.
Ooh, looking for people?
I have no reason to doubt your ability. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that now that I think about it, it's...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you.
Seems Beidou is the captain.
Of course. There are...
So you'll be heading off then? I said whether the journey before you leads until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There...
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid for...
Okay, thanks for coming up.
Just following orders.
You find all these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it weren't... Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. Well, now we set sail for the land engulfed by storm.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should...
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. The inclement weather. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to...
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors.
Oh, it should...
With any luck, it'll give you... Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going... If you run into any problems here, just talk...
No need to worry.
Good. Then if it's all settled...
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beidou.
Now then, first things first. We need to go...
Paimon thought we were...
Don't underestimate. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the... You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. My apologies, but I'll have to ask you...
Here are their entry papers. For...
What? Ugh, take your time.
I just want...
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order.
So...
The Outlander Affairs agent, they only check entry permits here.
Sheesh. So it...
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, as the word suggests, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. Now, let's head over to the Outlander. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a process?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their back.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will...
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The way some here at the agency, so when the day comes that some poor...
Then they'll milk them for all...
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, for the most that overseas merchants can do, that's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association?
Yep. And as well as advancing... Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, after all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of... I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes... Okay, I'll give it to you straight.
Really? What?
I mean, connections come at a high In fact, I like to do things in a way that keeps...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone...
Why do I get the feeling you're... Here's the situation. As I recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a...
Oh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. Good. That's a...
We heard the association has been...
Yes. Left, right, and center. Ups...
The Sakoku decree certainly make...
But it's not the root cause of our... No. What's really... Those Mora grubbers from the
Oh, of the three...
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree.
Crystal Marrow.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard. Eventually, one of the older so, in order to pay our taxes, but then we found we'd only managed to... Now there's only... Exactly. So it's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes... We've tried, but this is a nation where the cries... Fun...
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do?
That vendor... I've actually done business with him in the...
Well,
Hey, that's a pretty good... If I remember correctly...
Got it! We're on...
Enjoy the blessing of
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go trade secret. Got it?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? They're wasting their time. The price is no—
Hey, what's...
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're—
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea.
That was quick.
Actually, we're having a trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite— Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the—
Huh. You're saying he used to be on the—
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business when Inazuma closed to the outside world. The International Trade Association was initially very generous.
So he left the association.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold—
Really? Is that all you—
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in—
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. So, trying to play my heart. Huh? What is this? What are you up to?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a really active
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take... You mean... the folks from the International Trade? Often, I'll sneak down to... I've run into folks from the Association. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with...
well, no.
They're so resilient. So, I caved. Those people... Alright. I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't...
Come on, you scaredy. So come on, get...
It's a scheme by the tax collection They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the...
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence. Now that I think about as it happens, I handed some...
Really? Well, then...
Keijiro!
After him! Too close! That's...
Come out! I can see you! Who are you? Why are you following me?
It's not like I'll get any customers. Seems like he's noticed us.
Keijiro!
After him!
Ah.
Too close! That's too close! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
What could he be doing at a
It looked like he buried something over there. Whoa, it's boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're...
Great! Well, now we have our heart...
Huh?
You are...
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face...
Huh. Poor Werner's a...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new...
It just so happens that we found your...
Huh? Is this... You've been swindling us!
Well, you...
Let me take a look at the legend. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association... So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explain...
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite up.
Word has it that Samurai and the...
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would...
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal... Perhaps that crystal marrow could...
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it...
And not even...
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my...
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a...
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does some...
Ah, Chief. You've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pocket.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back...
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a...
Who are you supposed to be? And why in...
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan, you wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the...
That fan. The Shirasagi Hime. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that...
Thank you so much, Toma. but I'm sorry your relation...
Hey, if nothing else, I'm...
Paula?
Shh, not here. Too many people... Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi...
You've been keeping your true identity as so, the Yashiro Commission.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yash... I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role...
Seems like she must be...
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her old... I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato... You're asking the right questions. Firstly, you should know...
Still pretty good go.
Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from... So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking... That is, that you have...
Changed the tide of the...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, navigating powerful people, with your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources... Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall...
Thomas...
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose... one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, good luck with everything.
Not such a bad guy, huh? We should... Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait, so... Did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight... Well, get...
Stop there! Present your...
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is...
As a traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go? Guess it can't hurt to try. Who knows? Maybe he's our...
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner.
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be for...
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we...
Did you get up?
My sincere apology.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the...
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to...
So what you're saying is...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord...
Exactly!
And... I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor.
Whoa, you heard about that too? Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about...
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. You must know the Qingxin, a flower.
Yep, we've picked a few of those.
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble. Then how about this? We have a
That sounds much more like...
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me...
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
Halt, you two! Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night? But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Huh? Have you been...
You finally arrived. Allow me to This is technically the second time we have met.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And at last, we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... well... I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be...
No, you misunderstand me. Please, I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito. Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention.
Yeah, we figured as much.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun. We don't have much time. Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort...
Please, do not cause us any further delay.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty, if anything? Do you really presume that you can fully...
Boy, Chisato can...
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have...
Shinojo, you can't really...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our...
Yes, but that's not...
Well then, if we're through here...
Yes, my lady.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
Big blade!
Let it rain!
A little taste!
Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
Free!
I'll be fine.
Incoming!
Free!
With the wind!
You're open! Picked the wrong test subject.
Lucky day!
Nowhere to hide.
Say no
Speed
more!
of light!
Thing or two. Monster sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs!
We'll take care of this! Stay with Chisato!
Disappear!
No escape! Not so hard!
Wind blade! To the ferry! Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiragi, stay close!
Sword shadow! Incoming! Go, clearing buddy!
One step back, two forward.
You're open! With the wind!
I'm ready!
chase!
I know a thing or two.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis!
You win this battle.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission.
My lady?
So that's how it is. I had a feeling.
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it.
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honest?
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all.
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened.
Yes, of course.
But what will happen if you...
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst.
Huh.
I wish you a safe journey.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
We're finally on our own way again! I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
Twin Blade! Disappear!
No touching! One step back, two forward.
Finally, No.
Up ahead. Cannot pass without a permit.
Lightning flash! Lightning flash! Lightning flash!
Don't blink!
Please speak to President Sangha. I'm just a helper.
According to the...
Sorry, we don't serve the general public.
Wait! Where are the...
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders.
Are our clothes really so...
The Yashiro Commission's seal. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House.
Well, that sounds more like... Well, now that we're here... Paimon doesn't...
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that...
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you...
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to...
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here. So I came up with this little fun, but in all seriousness, it helped us determine whether or not...
Don't think that...
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. Naturally, this is due to your A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... So you've heard of his light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will... But before that, there is one other place...
Oh?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the Omni...